Good day to you all. How are you all doing? We're just getting ourselves settled, finally figuring out how to get the synthwave music going again, and just hanging out. So instead of a timer, I have a little progress bar with a kid who keeps falling down trying to walk across it. I like that. I'm going to see if I can work on something like that. I'm going to see if I can get something like that to work. I like that. I like that. Let's see. I'm going to paste that there for future streams. And this will look better if I do this. There we go. So how are you all doing? How are you all doing today? Just making sure everything is good on my side before we get ourselves started and rolling. The YouTube is looking good. The Twitch is looking good. I think we are good to go. We're just going to kind of get a little bit of a slow start to the stream. I'm depressed, but okay for the most part. Well, I'm glad you're doing okay for the most part. Glad you're doing okay for the most part. We're going to see what we can find. Just do some exploration. I'm going to throw one of my skins on. We're going to do this skin. And then for real, it's 3 a.m. here. I just dropped Fleet and now I fall asleep with this stream on. I may dream we shoot some bosses. I don't blame you. I don't blame you on on dreaming about engaging former friends. Not saying enemies, former friends. All right. Let's see what we can find to explore. Frenemies. Frenemies. Let's not go that far either. Alrighty. Are we about to... We're 10 people away from hitting our follow goal. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's see what we can find. See if we can make some money. Boss is about to fight you guys. Hey, All in Dart. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And welcome back. We are back. Let's see. 382 in local. Make sure you're recording. Make sure you're recording. Are you guys taking the fight? I think they're in nightmares, aren't they? Hey, thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the subscribe. Free Bezos money. Keep up the good work. Thank you. That Crusader, he was telling me, let's be friends. Let me hug you. I'm like, I don't think I want that kind of hug. I don't want that kind of hug. Buzzards and Crusaders don't get along very well. I don't know why. Why can't they be friends? It's just a warp disruption and lasers, you know? What do I have to be afraid about? Just nothing like a little certain death. But yes, thank you for the subscribe. Hey, Kem, how you doing? How you doing, Kem? Tactical over on YouTube, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, not bad. Good. Good. Not bad is good. In my eyes. Hello, it's Loki. Loki, welcome back to the stream. How are you doing, my friend? It's a me. Oh, I got news. Oh, what's the news? What's the news? Lynn and Blopsonen, what time to be alive? Yeah. What kind of, without details, do you have enough guys? Playing some Eve stuff myself. Nice tactical. They're working in the kitchen this week, so I should be getting my new place very soon. Nice. So they're doing renovations before you move in. That's good. 10 more dudes needed. I do have my Odysseus set up with combat in mind, not for bashing or anything. Yes, Loki will be able to play again soon. I can't wait. Can't wait to fly with him again. It's been almost a year, Loki. Your Logi God will be back. Thank God. Thank God. Just over a year. Yeah, it's been way too long. I'm glad you've stayed connected to the community despite everything. I'm glad to see you back here soon. So Shin, and I assume that's Shin. Are you guys just planning on bashing or hitting? Like hunting? Because depending on everything, I might be able to bring my Odysseus. Bring that to the stream. Ooh, Relicsite. Delicious candy. Let's see. Hey, Diesel. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're just hanging out. Kind of having a slow, chill start to the stream. Okay, that's a combat site. Don't need it. Well, technically I do need it since I need to get 5 signatures scanned. So here I am adjusting your camera on the Chrome's browser. Something wrong with my camera? Hi, Ember. Do you want to say hi? Come here. Here's Amber. I'm going to try and get her face in. I don't know if she wants to jump up right now. Do you want to jump up? You want to jump up? I'll catch you. No? But you're a good girl. Do you want to say hi to the people? Up. Okay, she doesn't want to be up right now. And she's gone. She just wanted some head pats. I'm confused. The game you are playing with my screen. Confused. The game you are playing with my screen. Were you thinking I was your Eve monitor or something? I don't think I'm tracking. Tactical. The HUD. Oh. Gotcha. I gotcha. This is going to be a rough one. Ooh, good. Get a repair. this is still a rough one. Yeah. So what are we doing on today's stream? Well, right now I'm getting myself just kind of warmed up, doing some exploration. Kind of like what we were doing last stream. And then we'll see where the winds of Eve take us, where the sandbox takes us, so to say. All right. And then just scanning some signatures, doing some air dailies before we might do some winter Nexus. I've got my Hecate already in high sec, so we could just do that. No Konu or Orion. Orion is here. He may not be paying too much attention since he's about to do a fleet. They're gonna go fight some boss. So he's here, but may not be paying too much attention. When did Orion become a mod? Yesterday. Probably while you were temporarily AFK. Finding boss to be a bother myself. Which group are you with, Tactical? Stumbled upon a sleeper cache, did not end well. At least Zegma dropped and I was able to skip it. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you were able to pick that up. TWT. Right. You're TWT. Yeah, no, we're in this together, brother. We're in this together. I got passed up again. It's okay, Loki. It's okay. It's okay. You don't want the responsibility. You don't want the responsibility. Enjoy the stream. You know, don't turn it into a job. Loki, only people who play Eve can be. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. That was a good one. That was a good burn. Ooh, Loki, are you just gonna sit down and take that? So, Diesel, I'm glad you were able to get your module back. What kind of sleeper site was it? So, Loki, does that mean you're going to avoid repping avoiding? It's a good thing his Twitch name is different than his in-game name. But yes, you two would definitely abuse. You guys definitely would abuse the mod powers. Konu only threatens to ban in jest. I don't know where Konu is. Thanks, it was limited. I never did them before, so I was watching the YouTube tutorial and was doing it and kind of stood in the gas. Oh no, I have fallen to the gas before. I have fallen to the gas before. That's almost like a initiation when it comes to when you come to that. You're a dad now, congratulations. Now's the perfect time to make him a character. She's gonna be a Titan pilot by the time she's old enough to play Eve. She's going to be a Titan pilot. Dad might get to play with the Titan pilot character before then, but no, thank you. Thank you, Warlock. Thank you, Warlock. And let's see here. Warlock people. Amazing. Amazing cinematic YouTuber. Amazing cinematic YouTuber. Did you get a 3D space mouse at my recommendation? I can't remember. World's youngest pilot, Titan pilot. Yep. All she needs to do is push one button and I can just hotkey in a big, like, that was easy button. Man, my cord is too tight, so I'm not gonna be able to show it, but I love my space mouse. I love my space mouse. It lets me get some really beautiful cinematic shots. Also, whatever AI voice you're using for the Clone Wars narrator or whatever, Warlock, the nostalgia hits very hard every time I listen to that. So let me show you guys the power of the 3D space mouse. Oh, bump. You guys should check out Warlock Industries videos. Like, holy cow, the cinematic shots in that video. It's just nothing but Eve combat corn. That's all it is, and it's beautiful. I saw someone displaying the space mouse on YouTube for Eve, and I just did an impulse buy. Nice. Very nice. Which kind did you get? I got a used one off of eBay for 90 bucks. I actually used some Just Reward earnings for it. By the way, Warlock, did you see what Just is doing with because you submit to Just about every once in a while, right? So what they do is with prize winners now, they're actually spending, if it's a YouTube video, they actually spend YouTube advertisement money. They spend some of their marketing money to actually boost views. So yes, you don't get extra income out of those, but extra views is extra views. So you might check one of your older submissions and then see if it received a big spike in views from YouTube advertisement traffic. It doesn't hurt your engagement or anything. Hey, just kidding. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, so it doesn't hurt your long-term channel engagement or algorithm. It's I think I have a compact. What do I have? I'm gonna have to look back at the eBay listing. But yeah, it's a nice, like, palm size one. Yeah, it's the tiny one, right? Like the knob. Yeah. Let me see if I can actually fish this out. I might need to. Why is it all tangled? What did I do? Ugh. Chair stream. Hey, thank you for the follow. All right. Welcome to the chair stream. All right. I had to, it got super tangled up back there. But, yeah, so it's the Space Navigator. Space Navigator. So, yeah, the knob looking thing. Okay, now time to refish this thing. Refish this thing without all of the knots and knobs. Watch me accidentally power off my computer and stream ends. Ugh. This is like prime clipping material, the chair stream. All right, that should do it. Oh, we're safe. All right, and we're back.
It's time to drink water.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna need some water.
It's time to drink water.
Ugh. I had about 3 minutes of sleep during the week. Oh, that's not good.
It's time to drink water.
Thank you.
It's time to drink water.
Rough fight. It's not going well. Let's look at this BR. Oh, rough fight for them. Rough fight for them. Are you eating? They brought Lashaks and nightmares and oh, rough fight for them. Oh, where did that? Rough fight for them. The Apostle and Fort isn't shown. Did you guys lose an Apostle, or did they lose an Apostle? And Fort. Did they win the objective? Oh. Did they lose the ISK war, or? Damn. Sorry, brother. I'm currently AFK ratting in my Ishtar, playing Pokemon Soul Silver and chilling here. Nice. Not sure. We'll have to look at the BR a little later after things settle. We'll have to see once everything is posted. Yeah. Well, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the stream. Most of the day now, I need to wear a finger brace for my clicking finger. I don't have it on right now. Just getting old stuff. Getting old stuff. Just something weird with one of my tendons. It's not trigger finger or anything like that, but still very much annoying. It's not arthritis, I don't think. But yeah, no, I can't wear it right now because otherwise I can't click anything. Can't click anything. All right. Tinnitus, tendonitis, probably. I mean, that's what it feels like to me. Is just because it's not like the interior tendon that flexes like this. It's whatever tendon goes along the top. So it's annoying. Anchoring from what I was told. Yeah, I think it was an anchoring fort. We were working on making our way over, but couldn't make it in time. I didn't get any good shots during the fleet, sadly, mostly focused on trying to rep folks. Yeah, it's difficult doing a role, especially an important role like logistics, and getting cool camera shots at the same time. Like this. Yeah, I kind of, unless things are really slowing down, I basically give up on cinematic shots unless, yeah. Let's see. I need to scan 3 more signatures for my Air Daily. I can't remember what it's called, but the pink and white skin for the buzzard is my favorite. Is there a Galnet skin for this? There is not. You mean this one? The Aurora Universalis? Yeah, seriously. If you're the FC or Logi, forget about getting cinematic shots. And if you're the 30th extra DPS person and your role there is basically just decorative, then you can start getting some cinematic shots. One of the craziest things is for us cinematic YouTubers is we go yeah, while you're panning in the battle. One of the craziest things us cinematic Eve YouTubers do is we almost hope that we get popped and the rest of our fleet is fine, because then we just sit there in a pod and I go, ooh, just looking around. Is that Mr. Unlucky? Is that Mr. Unlucky? How are you doing? Everyone, my friend, Mr. Unlucky, be sure to give him a follow. Great guy. Great guy. And thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? How are you doing? Doing good, about to head to bed. Right on, right on. That's right. With all the chaos and everything, I forgot to bring my Guinness in here. I was gonna drink some Guinness tonight, but I forgot to get it out of the fridge. Jay, welcome to the stream. Why did that one not play sound?
You're my friends now.
Oh,
We're having
there we
some
go.
tacos later.
That was weird. That took a long time to play sound. Watching from work? No worries, Jay. No worries, Jay. We are just doing some exploration. All right, I got to get back to editing. See you next time. Thank you for popping by, Warlock. Thank you for popping by. Can't wait to see your next video. It never ends, does it? It never ends. The video editing. I gotta find some time this weekend to record we also got to do our PI a little bit too. I gotta find time to record that new Eve lore explained drone lands video, how the drone lands came to be. Semi-reliable reporting. Ooh, relic site. Don't mind if I do. I liked editing. When I get back into Eve, I'll be working on my YouTube again with some editing fun. Nice. Definitely, I recommend Loki learning how to use DaVinci Resolve. Dronelands came to be because Zigam the Emperor took over. Not that that's not true, but there's a reason why all of the Stargates in Dronelands are Galente. There is a reason. Because why the heck would we have Galente Stargates between Keldari and Minmatar space on the other side where Galente really shouldn't be? So those are some of the questions that I'm going to be answering with my next little lore video. Basically, the Galente done fucked up. And fucked up big. Yeah. Yeah. DaVinci is what I used before. Nice. Hola, slow guys. Did I see the Bassi? Hola to you. Did I see the Bassi video Zelix put out? I don't think I've watched the full thing yet. I know he was making one. I didn't think I saw the intros. TWT is recruiting for all you fantastic PvPers. So is Slow. Slow's recruiting. So's Rejected. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'm sure he did. So is Fleet. Boss won't let you in, but you can try. But yeah, I know he was gonna put create one, and I'm just gonna throw this here. There we go. Sorry, Orion. I heard somebody was talking about my video. We can watch your video here on stream. I've not seen it yet. Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, Hendo, I thought we were friends. Hendo, I thought you were friends. By the way, how's the Titans guy's pants? Did he have a brown pants moment? I haven't heard this story if he did. I know. I love you, Hendo. I love you, Hendo. if you want me to take a look at the video here on stream, I can do that, Zelix. We're like a neutral Titan in PNF. Nice shield. All right, let me go ahead and get it all set up because I got to make sure I don't like blast a whole bunch of comm stuff. Where is it? Where is it? Ooh, it's actually a decently long one too. Nice. Okay, let me get this here. Okay, you guys should be able to hear this.
Hello, nerds. Today we're going to learn.
I'm going to pause the stream music.
Mostly for our Basilisk pilots. Basilisk. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Anyway,
you are saying it right.
This is
Basilisk.
primarily to do with cap chaining. Cap chaining is what is going to allow your Logi pilots to heal everybody and not run out of capacitor. Very, very important. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get in fleet. We're going to use our standing fleet as an example, but you'll probably want to look for something that's advertised under your FC, whatever strat op you got going on, you know, whatever the plan is. I don't know what we're doing. I just follow orders. Anyway, so we're going to go down and we're going to pick these Zeta squads so that we could be by ourselves. And
hey, yo, what the fuck?
Okay, well, I guess we're going to pick a different squad. I don't know who Johnny is, but clearly here to make my day miserable. All right, so you are not the main character. We are going to go up to our Charlie squad.
You know who is the main character here, Zelix?
Let's go ahead and start with a couple of basics. When you join fleet, you're going to get what's here is a watch list. This is where your buddies are going to go for your cap chain and your anchor FC. Happy birthday, Matt. So to start off, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our fleet window, and if we right-click our friends, we'll be able to add them to the watch list. And if you go back over to your watch list, you can assign them a color, a designation, whatever you want to do, whatever makes you not forget. Now that we have both people on the watch list, there's something very important that I want to point out. Pay attention. So there is a proper order in which you do this. Where your name is on the squad list. Now, you'll notice I'm here at the top. So I want to point out there is nobody above me in the squad. What do? You go to the person on the bottom. So in every normal setup of this cap chain, unless you're doing something really weird, you will always put on the watch list the person above you in the squad and below you. Now looky here. If you go over to your watch list and you hover your mouse over and you hold control and left click them, do you know what happens? That's right, you'll target them.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker, that's right.
Now that we're locking up our two designated Basilisk pilots to do the cap chain, I want to point out the next very important step in this process. Go back over to your fleet window and click the tab next to fleet on top that says broadcast. This is going to populate all of the people that are signaling for help that are getting shot in the fleet, that it is your responsibility and your job to make sure that they don't die. And I'm going to take a second to remind everybody that if you are getting shot,
Tactical.
Use the same fleet window to broadcast for reps, whether it's shield, armor, what have you. Because if you don't, and you try to use your voice and comms, it looks something like this.
Ah! Help me, Tom Cruise! This is going downhill fast.
And we do not want that shit. So keep your eye on this box. Anything that pops up for shield reps specifically for this build, that's who you want to tackle first. Now, let's go ahead and move on. What we want to do is
it's very accurate.
Capacitor. So here are your capacitor modules. You have two, which means they get one each. So let's go ahead and activate those. Boom. All right. So we are now giving capacitor to both of our partners, and you will now notice that a capacitor icon, which is blue, has appeared in the bottom center of our screen. Hovering your mouse over this icon will show you who is giving you capacitor. Always make sure that you're getting it from two sources. Congratulations, your cat chain is now established. So to demonstrate, we will now activate our...
Because the laws of thermodynamics be damned.
modules that are usually prominent during fleet, starting with our prop module. When and if your prop mod should be activated will be covered in another video, but essentially, listen for the call. It should be props on, props off, cut your prop, etc. And now we've arrived at the moment to demonstrate what is the purpose of all this. We are now going to activate all of our shield rep modules. Take a look. Bam! Fully activated. We now have every module active that we will be using in fleet. With all modules active and a healthy cap chain, your capacitor should look something like this. It'll bounce anywhere between 70 to 80 to 90, depending on your skills, but for the most part, it is stable. And there you have it. These are the basic mechanics of cap chaining between Basilisk pilots when you're in a shield comp fleet. Now, keep in mind, there will be things that happen. People will get neuted out. Void bombs will go off. Things will become unstable during the fight. This is why communication during engagements are so important. You need to be able to see broadcasts of who needs capacitor, hear people call out when they're getting neuted, so on and so forth. Victory in every fight is not guaranteed, but as long as you have a stable cap chain between your Logi pilots, you stand a much better chance of survival. Your first couple of times trying to establish this, especially if you're new to logistic cruisers, you're going to fuck this up. Don't worry about it. Just if you are unsure or need any kind of clarity at all, the most important thing that you could do is ask questions. Thanks for watching, nerds. Now go on dock and do something.
Fantastic. Fantastic job, Zelix. I'm going to turn the music back on. Let's see here. I'm Lynn from Slow, and I approve this message. Good stuff. Very good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and drop this video link in the chat. Guys, go give Zelix a subscribe. All it took was one insane cap chain situation for me to make that was insane. Like, holy cow. So before stream yesterday, we just could not get cap chain sorted out. It took me almost to the point of yelling, and the site despawned. Anyways, so we're gonna have to go find something else. Yeah, no, for whatever reason, could not figure out how to get a cap chain to you. It took me yelling, you are cap chain with this and this. You are cap chain with this and this. And then even that guy was like, yep, I've got it. And then still don't got it. Yeah, it was a mess. It was one of those things where I decided I'm going to take up Logi FCing again. I took a long break because it was just the only thing that I was doing, but I was good at. So I'm just going to take back over on Logi FCing. So there's going to be a lot more Logi perspective on the YouTube channel, at least for a while. Yeah, he did not got it. My last fleet before I left was a big fight, Logi, and I got one-shotted, sat on my pod and started filling out my watch list to 100 odd and calling out targets in chat. That way others can focus on reps and flying while I helped who needs it most. Was so fun. The FC gave me props. Nice. Yeah, guys, thumbs up the video and subscribe. Thumbs up the video and subscribe. And good job on the comedy in there. I like that. Wasn't too heavy-handed. You used it very. You did very well. You did very well. There's really not a lot of like criticism. There's not really any criticism that I give. It's just props. Good job. I like that video. but it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I got the daily reward, so I don't need that anymore. We're gonna do this. You unhinge? Never. Never. Unhinge is not even in your vocabulary. Ah. Hey, Mr. Savage. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. What's up? I'm going to very quickly dock in this Astra, and I'm going to go grab my Guinness. I'll be right back. Be right back. It's the chair's time to shine again. Back. Ooh, look at all the emojis. Oh, it's an emoji raid. No, I did not trigger ads. I did not trigger ads. I have a button to do that, but I refrained from pushing it. Are you guys back from ads? Can you push the ad button? Technically, yes. Which is also why you're not a mod. All right. It says the ads are done. It says the ads are done. I swear I did not push any buttons. Blame Loki. He said he did it. He did it. I've got myself my Guinness. So in about a half hour, it's going to be in about a half hour, it's going to be an entertaining stream. Brother, I will send you a glass to pour that in. I am terrible at pouring it and making it look good. I am terrible at pouring it and making it look good. And I don't have a proper pint glass. I need to get one though. I think I can make a slow themed one. Jay, you're jealous? I'm not to split the G point yet. I have a certificate from Guinness on pouring it. Really? Can't drink because you're at work, which is sad. So I raise a can to you. I like that. I like it. Zelix is a man of the world. Okay, okay. I need to come to America and show you. Also, no pint glass in the house. You never go to a pub. Take their fancy glasses. Nice. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So we'll go here and then one more jump. We'll check these two systems. Then we'll do some PI. Excuse me. Then we'll do some PI and then go do some Winter Nexus. We'll hunt down those Yule lads. I leave with bar glasses all the time. They get them for free from distributors. Really? I did not know that. That's a combat site. I don't need that. PI stream? Exciting. Still trying to figure out PI. We can actually show you some cool tricks. Do you know about templates? That someone has gone and created a whole bunch of templates. I did not know that bars didn't buy their own glasses, or at least a majority of them. I'm sure they buy some, but yeah. And thank you for the follow, Zelix. Thank you for the follow.
Lizard.
Well, we will do a little bit of a deep dive today. Trying to get your PI going as well. Yes, templates. Yeah, max PI skills definitely come in handy. Definitely come in handy. Got mine max now, so ready to start extracting for sure. Nice. I think mine are just about ready for a reset. Yeah, a couple of my extractors need to be reset. You have 88 planets up? Damn. Working to get it up to 130. Nice. You net what? 4 bill a week? So if we take 130 planets divided by 6 per character divided by 3, so you have 7 accounts, 8 accounts, right? Yeah, the Rift tool. The Rift tool really helps with that. Nine accounts. I was close. Good stuff. So we're gonna go pick up some PI, move some PI around. Let's see. I have a very inefficient coolant planet, but I don't much care. It's kind of just trickle. I really do need to redo my whole setup. Despite having everything set up, I need to redo it. I need to pick a product that slow buys rather than something that I'm like, oh, well, I'm making a P3 and it technically goes for this. When I could pump out a whole lot more coolant and make money. But yeah. In fact, I don't. No, I want to do a little bit of PI to show some stuff off. Selling stuff in null confuses me still. There's buybacks. Jay, doesn't Slins have their buyback up? Or am I thinking of GPT? Synthetic synapses will go for 100%. Yeah, I'm doing all the wrong stuff as far as PI goes. Yeah. Yeah. P4 is insane. Like you have to have multiple accounts. Buyback is coming soon, I believe, for Slins. As for GPT, I can't say. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I need to get a loot contract up to Jita soon. Oh, you know what? I think I can make a few more integrated drones. Buyback. So what that does is a corporation like Slins or Slow, for example, what they'll do is they'll say, hey, everyone, we will buy this type of item. Normally it goes for 4,500 ISK, whatever. We'll buy it at 85%. So instead of making 4,500, you then still have to ship it. You still have to pay market taxes. You just trade it over and you get 3,800 for this item on a per unit basis. So that's what a buyback does is essentially the corporation or alliance, whatever has the buyback for, this is the wrong station. They will buy your loot of Jita price. Yes. Jita is the North Star with anything market. Jita is the North Star with anything market. So we use tools such as, and I'm going to see if there's a dark mode with this. Yes, there is. So typically most alliances will use a tool called Janus or some other appraisal tool. You can copy and paste what you're selling. Like, let's say I'm going to sell this stuff. You just press Control A, Control C. It copies it just like anything else. You go over to janus.e-351.com. I'll paste it here in chat. You just paste your stuff. And then you click submit. And then you can see how much it's worth. And then you can, depending on what the buyback is, you can do things like, I'm going to buy this at 85%, and it'll tell you how much it is. And you can say Jita buy, sell, in between. The difference between buy and sell is buy is you are going to the market and placing a buy order. So if I go over to the global Plex market, because that's just something I'm going to be able to provide an easy example for. These are buy orders. These are sell orders. Sell orders are always the people that are trying to sell it, and they're always typically trying to sell it for a higher price. People down here in the buy, they are setting up buy orders. They're willing to buy it for less, so that way they could probably relist it or something. If it's a buy order, it's pretty much a scam. 85%, you're better off selling it yourself. It depends, because if you have the means to ship it from deep null or border null, I mean, this is pretty deep because this big stupid gap. If you have the means to get this from here to Jita and not get ganked along the way, it is absolutely worth it to go sell it yourself. However, if you don't want to go through the hassle of shipping fees, you don't want to go through the hassle of moving it yourself and potentially dying and losing all that. And that's essentially what a buyback does, is you'll probably make 2 to 3, 4, 5% more selling it yourself, or you could sell it right now to a buyback. Me personally, I calculate the cost and I do a shipping run. So I don't typically do any buybacks. So I sell to buyback if I can't find a buyer and the market in staging isn't selling. And if buyback isn't up, I sell it in Jita. Yeah, that's pretty much. That's pretty much. Let's see here. I think I can create. Brain, come on. I can make 22 more integrated acolytes. So I gotta go buy some acolytes. I've gotten gank every time I try to leave null after the first time I got here. I'll take what I can get. In the long run, you save money on the gamble of trying to get it out. Like if you have multiple alts that you can scout yourself, you can make sure you're safe, you're going to make more money doing it yourself. But yeah, everyone to their own devices. To each their own. So I need to buy 22 acolytes. Oh, also, I managed to get this by watching the CCP streams. The Galnet Pioneer stream. Tonight, you're going to sell to Horde. To all 2 of them that are left? This is what you get, by the way, when you are watching a CCP stream this week. You have to watch... oh, you're going to hoard your loot. Got it. This is what you get for watching CCP streams this week. You have to watch 4 hours exclusively on the CCP channel. You get that skin. It is a nice skin. Black Frog shipping is very expensive. I think it even for the cheapest load and collateral, minimum shipping cost is $1 billion ISK. You said I wasn't allowed on the CCP skin? Well, stream. You weren't allowed to donate on the CCP stream. You can come to the CCP stream. You can come to the CCP stream. I wasn't telling you you were banned from viewing or watching. Moonpire is a great option. More expensive than Slow. Than Slow's in-house logistics for sure. No, avoiding. I want you there in chat. I want you. So what's happening is next week, and next week is a different skin. Next week is a different skin. So this week, in order to get the Pioneer Galnet skin, you need to watch a CCP stream. So what CCP is doing is for the next 4 weeks, they have a stream schedule where streamers pick a time slot and they get to stream off the CCP channel. I have a slot next week, and each week is a different kind of skin. Let's see here. You have jury duty this week and your mind is fried. I think I know how we can fix that. I think I know how we can fix that. We're gonna hold off on the PI. But the PI. Oh, let's see here. I think that's how I do that. There we go. All right. I figured out the command on how I can search people's in-game names. Now you know what it feels like. Now you know what it feels like. Yes, he is in slow. He is in slow. He actually joined because of the streams. All right. Enjoy your Pioneer Galnet Streamcast skin. You bubbled me while mining a week ago. Yeah, Jay is going to be the expert. In fact, I need to get a class from Jay. All right. We are going to grab ourselves. Do I have any other filaments? By the way, avoiding, enjoy your skin. I just contracted you a skin. I contracted you the Pioneer Galnet skin. I don't know if you saw that. Joke's on you, I'll turn it down. You're only saying that because I can't turn down the subscribes and whatnot. Loki, you know I am a middle-aged bearded man. Do you need diaper money? We're actually doing pretty well. We're actually doing pretty well. Diapers are I say this now. Good morning, everyone. It's Little Community. Welcome, USA. I say this now, but diapers are actually not that bad. We're definitely figuring out what kind of diapers to go with, because there are superior and inferior brands. We are figuring that stuff out. So now let's go hunt down some Yule lads. Oh, do I even have enough ammo? I don't think I have enough ammo. I'm gonna go back. Whoopsie daisy, false start. Get that Plex. So USA for the win. How are you doing over on the YouTube chat? How are you doing? All right, grabbing some more ammunition. We talking Lynn beard or Gandalf beard? I think it's somewhere in between. That should be more than enough. Doing awesome. Woke up, kissed the kids to school, and having my coffee. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, you have Gandalf. You have Gandalf. While we're here, how can I make this fit better? Because I'm no longer kind of liking the split guns. Or I want to see if I can get a full ion. Wait, 81, 65. I want to see if I can get a full neutron fit. What's needed for that? 0.1. I could just buy a quick, cheap little implant. Let's buy a power grid. A 1% power grid implant. Oh, let's see here. Power grid, 1%. And then remove, and then fit these two. Yeah, I'm fixing that aura. And then there we go. We've got a full stack of neutrons. You just, I'm jealous I can just grow a homeless beard. Nice. I actually have to keep mine trimmed. Otherwise it gets very just unruly. Use Pampers. The rest always leak. We tried Rascals. What did we try last? What are we trying right now? Let me look. Walmart delivery is a blessing, by the way. Let's see here. I don't need watch. Actually, I gotta get watch list. Yeah, I'll fix that later. We're gonna use this filament. The diaper brand we used last that we're not quite happy with was not in this order. I think it was this order. We did Parents' Choice. So yeah, that was probably That's probably why. Yeah. All right, let's get the combat scanners out. We are now doing some Winter Nexus. Yeah, parents' choice. It's like I'm trying to think of a different choice brand. I never heard of that brand. It's probably like less than great value brand. All right, let's go beat up some NPCs. Let's beat up some NPCs, guys. These guys here, these, we're gonna beat them up. Always buy 2 sizes larger than needed. Duct tape the gaps. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. That probably is Walmart's brand. Steve. Thank you for the raid, guys. Please go follow Steve. I've known him for quite a bit of time, and he has been very, very welcoming to me streaming. And man, I'm very blessed. How are you? How was your stream? How was your stream? Was it a good stream, Steve? So many lovely people. It was great. Ended funny. Nice. I don't currently have a We Hype campaign going. I didn't sign up in time for the current campaign, and I think it's about to end. So, yeah. I saw someone trying to use the We Hype command. So yeah, next month, or next time it refreshes or whatever. That's when I'll be doing it. But good. I'm glad your stream went well, Steve. And welcome everybody. This is my second stream back. I ran out of ammo on the battleships. Neither of us could kill each other, and I was scrambling. Oh no. Oh, that does sound funny. All in good fun, right? All in good fun. Had to have a viewer deliver hams. Oh, you had to have a. That's great. That is great. That just means you have a good community. So everyone, I am Lynn Rankin, otherwise known as Slow Community. I have only been streaming since about August, but then I took 2 months off because I had a little girl. And this is my second stream back from greeting my daughter to the world. So, and just the reception, the welcome back party, so to speak, is just phenomenal. Just the outpouring of support. And yes, Orion is right. I forced him to servitude. And I actually got Orion to actually start streaming himself. Orion is a good streamer. I like him. So yeah. Well, thank you all for coming in and hanging out, and we're just doing some Winter Nexus because I've got some points to make up for in the remainder of the event track here. And thank you all for the congratulations. Thank you. Is Slow friends with Safety? I don't know about that. I don't think Safety is really friends with anybody. I think everybody's a ganking target to Safety. So yeah, we are just taking on some of these Yule lads and finishing up the event track. We are frenemies. We're friends. Not even frenemies. We're friends with Rejected. They live down with us. No, it's a nightmare. Zigum crashing on couches. Yep. Yep. That'd be true. But at least we're not hanging with Boss anymore. I will say that. I am glad we are no longer blue with them. And I think everybody in slow in the chat here will agree with me. And we will leave it at that. We're going to leave it at fisticuffs. We will leave it at fisticuffs. So, you're friends with Zigum, you're just busting his balls. I mean, part of why I'm drinking a Guinness right now is to kind of be like, I'm drinking a Guinness and you're not right now. And we just hit our follower goal. We just hit our follower goal. That is fantastic. Thank you all for following. Thank you all for hanging out and having fun. Any other? There is a scanner jack. I'm in a very bad spot for it. Okay, so it is
lizard.
Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you guys for the follows. Sorry if I get a little concentrated when it comes to hunting these guys, these NPCs down. Guinness is the drink of champions. Trivia. What's the trivia? Oh, we got to do the oh gosh, we have to do the Evedal. We have to do Evedal. We will do Evedal right after we do this last Yule lad. So for those of you who don't know what Evedal is, man, I am having trouble with the express power drainer. He seems to notice me even cloaked and just warps no matter how far I am. They are slippery. They are slippery. I actually don't even know where this scanner jack is. That's just annoying. I really didn't like hunting down the lads that I had to kill in order. That was annoying. That was just pure annoying, where you had to kill certain lads in a very specific order. You had to go kill a scanner jack, go kill a fuel thief. I mean, once you get past that grind, it's so much easier. And of course the lad is gone already. Where did he go? Now he is anywhere. It was so annoying having to take out all those lads in a very specific order. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, especially in a very specific order. It was so annoying. I'm glad that wasn't the whole thing, and afterwards it turns into just destroy any 5 lads. Destroy any 5 lads. If it had looped back around, I would have gone and just started doing exploration. Exploration would have been more bearable. I love exploration with Crimson Harvest. I can't stand it with this year's Winter Nexus. Cannot stand it with this year's Winter Nexus. So I think this is the last lad in this system. Yes. So we're going to wipe him out. And then we're going to take a quick pause and we're going to do an Evedal. For those of you who do not know what Evedal is, it is like Wordle, but Eve. It's like Wordle, but Eve. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself set up here with Evedal. And you all can play along as long as you don't do spoilers. You can either leave suggestions in chat or play along and guess yourself. So we have Evedal here. And I can compress it. We're going to play hull identifier first. We're going to play hull identifier first. So we get a very tiny screenshot of a ship. And it has to be a ship. It can't be like, oh, that's an ogre or something. So it has to be a ship. And then when we get over to Evedal, that'll be just like Wordle. You guess the ship. It tells you if you got the right class, you got the right ship size, stuff like that. This looks Galente. It looks almost like an exec. Yeah. I'm just going to go exec. It is not an exec. Oh, it's a Brutix. I remember. I know what those bulges are. And with the pattern, it's a Brutix Navy. I love my Brutix Navy. I love my Brutix Navy. Okay. Sorry, I stole the fun out of that one. We're going to get into the actual fun here, where we are going to guess a ship, and we have 6 tries. It tells us whether we got the right ship class, size, role, the right tech, right faction. If the faction is yellow, like let's say we guess Astero, but it's wrong. But the end ship is one of the 2 factions that the Sisters of Eve use. So it would light up yellow, meaning it's either Amar or Galente. So we have those different hints and tips. So Loki is guessing Loki. What other guesses do we have in chat? What other guesses do we have in chat? A Drake. We have a Drake. This is going to be the first guess, and this is going to give us some clues as to where to go. Keldari shuttle, Legion. I think a shuttle is allowed in here. I can't tell. All right. We are going to go with Aguila. Because I think Aguila is going to, if it's partially correct, as far as the faction, we're going to narrow it down. Okay. So it is a faction cruiser. It's a faction combat medium. It's gotta be an Alliance tournament ship. So it can't be Garistas is Caldari Calente, right? Yeah, it's Caldari Calente. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so it's not Caldari or Galente because it wasn't Garistas and it's solid red. So because cruiser was partially right, that means it's gotta be some sort of AT ship. But it's either gotta be a Mar or Keldari AT ship. What kind of AT ships? I need special edition of the cruiser size. Special edition covert ops. No. Covert recons. I don't think Evil has AT ships in it. You're probably right. I just can't think of why it would be a faction. Because it could be Navy faction. So Osprey Navy? What do you guys think of an Osprey Navy? The thing that's tripping me up here is this cruiser being yellow. Maybe an enforcer? That's a good guess. What do you guys think of enforcer? No, it wouldn't be T2 because it's faction. Monitor or enforcer? We got 2 votes enforcer. Two votes monitor. Some would be a tiebreaker. That's what I thought. Oh no, a flag cruiser. Flag cruiser could be something. So it might be a monitor. I need one more person to say monitor, and then we click monitor. Monitor. Let's go for it. It is not a monitor. Oh, because it's Tech 2. Damn it. Ashimu. Let's try an Ashimu. Okay. So Blood Raiders. Is Amar Mimitar. So it is either an Amar or Mimitar ship. So do we want to go Aug Navy? Aug Navy? We'll see if we've got the right faction or not. We'll go with Aug Navy. So it's either a stabber, fleet issue, or a scythe fleet issue. We've got 2 guesses, so we basically got it. So scythe fleet issue. It is not a scythe fleet issue, but it is Mimitar. It is a Navy cruiser, which means that it is stabber fleet issue. Mission success. Mission success. This refreshes daily. I did not make this. This Nulson guy created it. And it refreshes daily. It's been running for at least 139 days. So I love it. Ever since I discovered it, I've been obsessed with it to the point that I'm like, we got to do this as like a stream tradition. A stream tradition. Let's see. Did any lads respawn? Yes, they did. So now we can go hunt some lads. We can hunt some lads. So we've got some there. We've got one here. So good job, everyone. We got it. And now we're going to keep going. It shouldn't take too long for us to clear the remaining 280 points. Oh, and the thing ran. The thing ran. Back the indie side of things, Lynn. I started down the reaction rabbit hole thanks to pizza. Oh no, you poor soul. You poor soul. I barely got into manufacturing synth boosters. Now I can't get any gas clouds because they all get sucked up as soon as downtime's over. I'm like, spare some free gas, spare some gas. What are your skills like maxed out? So Jay or me? Okona. Are you asking about my scanning skills or his reaction skills? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty maxed out with the hack 8 and scanning skills. I don't think I'm actually fully maxed out with my scanning skills. Let's look. I still have rangefinder, but I am using a sister expanded probe launcher and sister combat probes. So that definitely helps. Oh, I forgot how much money the Yule lads can drop. Oh, I guess CCP did just buff their amount. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Oh, where did that? There was a lad somewhere. Did it die already? No, there's a water sucker somewhere. So the Heck 8 here, I think I have Galente Strategic Destroyer, Tactical Destroyer 5. No, I have it 4. So I don't have it maxed out. But it doesn't help with the combat scanning or anything. So nothing too crazy. All right, there's a water sucker at one of these planets. Right there. There are no storms near 74 anymore. Yeah, I loved when the Winter Nexus event started, spawned right on our capital. And I grinded most of the Winter Nexus while it was in our space. It was great. I'm sad it left us. No, and it's leaving. Where are you leaving to? You are leaving towards planet 7. Let me go ahead and get a scan going. How dare he get away from us? Come back here. Same, just had to undock and mine or flop between the neighboring systems. Yep. It was brilliant, and I am sad that CCP moved it. Yes, I'm going to blame CCP. I know it's a game mechanic and things like that, and it moves on its own, but I blame CCP because they programmed it. Makes me sad just thinking about it. So, but yeah, no, it was fun. It was fun having it in our space. Nothing else in this system, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see where we are at. Make sure to claim that reward. I'm gonna go to a neighboring system. Yeah, I'm glad I took advantage of it as well. Make sure to recall those probes. There's no more that are spawning behind us, right? No, we can safely go to another system. So I think I only have to destroy 75 lads in order to I only need to destroy 75 lads in order to complete the remaining track. There are a lot in this system. And because I was not very smart, I did not launch my probes before warping. I could have scanned one of those down while I was in warp. All right, let's see what we can find. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just over here. And yeah, the most annoying part about taking on the lads is the most annoying part of taking on the lads is that first phase where you have to destroy 19 Yules, but each one had to be a different one in a progressing order. And it was annoying. It was very, very annoying. I'm very glad that after the after you're over that hurdle, it just turns into kill 5 of any type. But yeah, I would have reverted to doing combat or ice mining or exploration if it looped back around. So yeah. Worn out Titan jump. I've not seen this Easter egg. Let's read it while we're going over here. It appears to be a very worn out, simple blue 3-button console. Oh, it's a Titan jump console. You can discern the particular iconography on each of the 3 buttons, but it remains unclear what exactly it is depicting. Following the wiring out of the bottom of the console, it appears there are 3 labels: jump, bridge, and coffee. As to which button does what, only the original owner could ever know. I love the little Easter eggs of this event. I love the one that was Lizard, because Test really came back with some heavy propaganda with the Lizard taking advantage of the upcoming Disney Pixar Lizard. You know, Lizard. You know, this lizard.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
So I think it's I don't know where it's at. Let's see here. I'm gonna have to. I can't remember what that Easter egg was called, but it was referencing Test and Lizard and all that. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's take out some more lads. Who wants some permaband? Let's get some permaband going. No, the lads do not drop faction modules. Thank you for the follow. What they do drop is they drop these Kyra Storm different modules. These are used to access extra loot from the other Winter Nexus sites. And then they drop Easter eggs for the year. Probably one of my favorite ones was the one for the salmon stream. Who remembers the salmon stream during the Alliance tournament? No, it was the day after the cave stream for Catalyst. Who remembers the salmon stream? It was, so what happened with that is whatever production company was helping CCP with setting up the cave stream, they forgot to remove CCP's stream keys. So the next morning or the next day, what ended up happening was that production company was streaming an Icelandic company that did salmon fishing. They were a fishery. They were streaming their quarterly earnings report on Twitch because they forgot to switch the stream keys. So it's called the salmon stream. And the fact that CCP's marketing team didn't take advantage of that and come out with a line of salmon skins, like, honestly, their marketing team needed to wake up to that opportunity. Icelandic fishing over Eve, absolutely. Water sucker, come to die. Yeah, it would have been so cool for them to go, hey guys, sorry about that. Sorry, our production company that we used for the cave stream, they messed up and forgot to wipe our key for the Twitch channel. So who wants salmon skins? Salmon themed skins. I think that's a red herring. No, really? Honestly, I probably could design a skin that looks like it has salmon scales. I probably could. Lemonade for lemons, yes. Oh, we got, ooh, yay, we got an expert system. Yay. Yeah, it would be pretty easy to design that. Trout skin would actually be really cool. I agree. There's a lot of skin opportunities that I don't think CCP is taking quite as much advantage of. No, it ran. Started leaving as soon as I arrived. Stupid thing. Your Skinner skills are so damn good, Lynn. Thank you. We'll take a look at some of the skins that I've designed a little later. I do design skins on stream. So you get to watch me design skins. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, especially on a Thrasher. It really looks like yes, it does. Oh my gosh, like a guppy looking skin. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Or like an anglerfish. Ooh, an anglerfish. That'd be a funny one. Just need some googly eyes. You can actually do googly eyes. Okay, we're gonna after I take out this next lad, we're gonna go make a Barghest. Would be a flounder. Absolutely a flounder. So after we take out this lad, we're gonna go design a skin. Anglerfish. Yes. Oh, a anglerfish style skin on the old school Moa. The old school Moa. Because the Moa had that long neck. All right, we're going to dock up. We're going to go design. I'm going to pull my probes in. We're going to go design some fish related skins. We're going to do a Thrasher first. Yeah, that really does look like a fish already. Okay. Let's go. Let's wait for my ship to dock and the screen to go black and all that fun stuff. And still just says docking. Okay, I guess we're inside station. Yeah, we are. All right. Let's take a look at the pattern. Oh, it freaked out because I did it with the docking thing. CCP bug. All right. So we're going to take a look at the Serpent's scales. We're going to bring the scale of the scale pattern down. And let's see. What if I project it here? Is that better or worse, guys? I know I want to rotate it not that way. I want to rotate it none of those ways. Let's project it top down this way. And then not that. Okay, we're just gonna do it that way. Wow, that just does not want to work at all. Maybe CCP was onto something about not making salmon skins. Let's see here. We're gonna leave it straight on. Got a nice salmon skin there, salmon skin color. And actually, salmon is like a nice, like, opalescent shade. Maybe so that way it gleams and glistens in some lights. Like that gives it a nice sheen. That pearlescent there gives it a nice sheen. So that way it shines in different spots. They really should make the Paragon Hub reduction to make the Paragon Hubs to reductions permanent. They should. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. Prices are too damn high. Okay. And then I'm going to do another scale. And then I'm going to mirror. Actually, I'm going to try some blend first. Subtractive. If we do nested, I don't like that as much. That could be something. And then if we make this match the scale, and then match the rotation, so 193.3. Now what happens if we do... Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. What's the offset like? That could be nice. Doing that. And then if I offset it a little bit. If I offset it this way. What about that right there? Ooh, what do we got? What kind of BR do we got? Did you guys get a fight? What did you guys do? What did you guys do? Oh my gosh. You dropped someone? I can tell you dropped someone. Why did TJ bring that? Did he get it out safely? I hope he did. Oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Wow. Good kill. Good kill. We are making a thrasher look like a fish. That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to make a Thrasher look like a salmon? How long will you be on for? I should be on for another 2 hours, friend. Should be on for another 2 hours. Let's see here. Ooh. That's a nice one. What if we remove some of this? What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this pattern? Oh, you know what? We were going to do googly eyes. We were going to do googly eyes. Where's the googly eye? Here's the googly eye. And then we don't need a blend. Where is it? And then we're going to make this white. Why is it blending? Matte. Oh, is it not going to work on... Just started messing with Skinner and just learned a bunch of stuff from watching you already. Yeah, you can selectively... Oh, there we go. There we go. That's why it's not working. You can selectively make patterns apply to certain parts of the hull. So we're going to do this, and we're going to take advantage of this spot here. Oh, actually, I'm just going to use projection. Actually, I don't think that's going to work. Wait. Here we go. I want to do that. Raise it up, move it forward, move it down a little bit. And then mirror. We got googly eyes now. Those boys had 2 hicks and a Dictor. DJ should be dead. Oh my gosh. All right, Loki, you have a great night. Have a good night, Loki. Sleep well. All right, so we got the googly eyes. We got the googly eyes. We can actually scale it down a little to make it look a little more beady. And then we want that to work like that. And then okay. I think we have a fish thrasher. Too bad this thing costs. Oh, hold on. I pressed the wrong button. This skin. Maybe lower down on the scales. Yeah, maybe. This skin costs 180 ISK with 37 plex. So let's lower. No, wrong pattern. Wrong pattern. Let's do that. Do that. Like that, you think? Thought Thalia. The Thalia. The Thalia. Why didn't we think of the Thalia, people? Okay. I'm going to save this as fishy. And then I don't know if you guys know this with Skinner. If you have a skin pattern, you can just look up another ship, load it in, and it'll apply the same pattern and everything. You'll need to do some adjustments. Like I need to find where the eyes went. So they went up here. And then I need to bring the eyeball scale down. Ooh, if I can take advantage of that port there. And there we go. We've got a fishy Thalia. But what I can do is this. And then what? I kind of like that. I think it's going to be that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it looks so much more like a fish. So I took advantage of this panel and I could color that black to make pupils. I like that. I really like that. This one costs 55 plex, which is about 250 mil. I don't know if anybody wants to spend 250 mil on a fishy Thalia skin. But we will save it. We were going to do a bar guest. All right, there's those little eyeballs. This is where you need to do some adjustment. Like you can see that the scales are way too tiny. So if we bring it down like that, and that's with the deduction, you are absolutely right. That's 50% off. You're absolutely right with that. I'm actually going to turn mirror off for this. We're going to project it. So blinding. Blinding. And then we're going to make this a flounder. So I'm going to use this one eyeball. And we're going to reduce the scale. Reduce it a bit more. And then I am going to change the color here to be more of a flounder color. It's like a brown. Oh, I got to change the undertone. So I need a nice flounder color. I think it's not dark abyss gloss. Maybe a manta ray. That's not a bad one. Because I guess it does kind of have this stinger back here. Oh, what's even better is because of the way patterns work with EVE Online, if you have a top-down skin like this, it's automatically... So we've made a flounder already because the eyeball's on the other side too. So it's a flounder. We made a flounder. Yeah. Unfortunately, with a lot of the Skinner stuff, you look at them straight on or top down, you don't look under, because I don't know why Skinner does this. But yeah, so we made a flounder. Well, I guess, no, a flounder has both eyes on one side. Yeah. So we failed on that, and I failed biology. Let's try making a manta ray, like you guys suggested. We'll do that. Bring in just a little bit. Reduce the scale. Bring it forward a little. We'll use that. It would be nice to rotate 360. Yes. Yes. And a manta ray would be kind of a grayish bluish tone. That's bright. That's bright. Those are all bright. Can you make a shark? I think we kind of did that with a thalia. I'll show what we did with the thalia in a second. I guess the Bargus is already kind of manta ray color. So just adding the scales and googly eyes. Bleh. It's even got a mouth right here. Bleh. I think that actually turned out. I think simpler was better with this one. Let's go take a look at the thalia. Can you make an outrider look like a lobster, a rock lobster? Yes. Yeah. Make sure that actually saves. Okay, I guess it wants to be weird. Let's see here. We didn't save the fishy thalia. No. Good thing it was just a little modification of this. And then this was black. It's a good thing I remember how it needed to work. So this is kind of our shark. This was kind of our shark shadow. It's even got teeth. It does need more teeth. Sadly, I'm limited by the amount of patterns that I can have. I will actually save this time. Save, save, save. There we go. Outrider. Let's go make it into a crab. Lobster. A rock lobster. All right. What would be a good pattern for a lobster? What would be a good pattern for lobsters? This could work. Boiled. Yes. All right. We're going to do like a dark red. Let's do Horse Blood of Pator. We're going to use that as a base. And we're going to reuse this, project down. We're going to do a brighter one. We're going to do subtractive. This is going to get us a little bit of a texture on top of our skin. It's going to give us a nice little texture, a little subtle. We're going to go do a red metallic. Let's do a red metallic. We'll do festive iron. How's this looking for you, Major? How's that looking? What do you think we could do better with it? I'm going to go ahead and make sure that the texture doesn't actually apply to certain parts of the hull. Can you make it so the claws are darker red to show them off? Let's do a darker red. That's more of a purplish. What's this? Bloodied steel. Okay. What's the blend do? No, we want to keep that to subtractive. We're gonna do... What did I do wrong? Why is it no longer... Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. Darker red, blood of Pator. What about this red? Blood of Pator satin. Takes me a while to type since I'm watching on TV. Oh, no worries. I hope the stream quality is good on TV. Not as shiny. Yeah, let's take let's see if we can find something that isn't as glossy. Okay. What about that? Can we make the claws darker red? Sadly, not with the patterns that we have, since we only have 2 pattern slots. I wonder. If we do, it's typing commercials that are an issue. Ah, gotcha. Ooh, I think we can do it. Let me grab a gradient. Bring on the wrecking machine, setting your dreams of heaven on fire. Bring on the wrecking machine. And then we're going to make them a darker red. What about a lighter red so that way they do stand out more? All right, so Cam likes it. What about you, Major? I don't think we could do much else. Let's see what's going on. I think it looks fine. I just think the gradient is backwards. They're usually darker claws and lighter backs. At least the ones. Okay, yeah. So let's flip the gradient. And then I'm going to increase the scale so that way the gradient flows a little better. Okay, hold on. There we go. And then let's name it Rock Lobster. I think this pattern is messing with us. I think it's messing with us. What if we do something that has a finer... Hey, thank you for the follow. I think this is going to work out better. A nice, subtler texture. I have a Outrider named that, but didn't do a skin yet. So how does this look? Yeah, I don't like how low res this divide is. I wonder if I can flip this around. That's a little better. That's a lot better. Then we don't even need this gradient. Oh, I guess we did. Okay. Looking good. All right. All right, I'm going to name this Rock Lobster. That is not how I spell lobster. Question, would you be willing to do something for me when you're done for the night? What kind of favor, what kind of thing are you thinking about? Oh, that's not what I need to get rid of depth of field. There is a glitch with full screen Skinner where it turns on depth of field even if you have it turned off, and it's very annoying. Would you raid someone who is also doing... Oh, absolutely. That's something I always do. I always do. One, make sure that the person has drops enabled, and two, I always make sure I try to raid smaller streamers. That way they get the same treatment that other raiders have given me, just a large amount of people, and it always blows their minds. So there's a little bit of fun to be had when it's like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of people. So yes, we will be raiding with someone who has drops enabled, because I want you guys to get drop progress. So that is already something that I do every stream. And I third thing that I do, I make sure they haven't been streaming for like hours upon hours upon hours, because they're most likely about to end. So I try and find someone that has just started streaming, they're a little on the smaller side, and they have drops enabled. So that way anybody who is around doing drop farming, they have what they need to. I used to stream Eve, but then I got ganked relentlessly. It's a problem. I have been stream sniped, especially it's more of a problem in high sec, because groups come in and they just want to see you die, and they get free intel on you. They don't do any work for it. Cool, because I will be leaving my PC on to finish getting the Festive Iron Metallic. I like the look on it, and forgot to get it started yesterday earlier in the day. No worries. And definitely Shadow, when you do see a CCP stream going, definitely watch that. That's how you can get some exclusive skins. That's how you can get some exclusive skins. But yeah, as far as the ganking goes, yeah, it is a problem. It is a problem. That's why if I'm doing any sort of mining or PvE, I'm typically doing it inside of null, because if you can treat everybody as a enemy, you can pretty much survive, because as soon as a single neutral comes in, you're like, bye. But I know that's not I know that's not always a possibility to do. And I have been stream sniped. Definitely happens a lot in this game. Haven't been stream sniped in a while. And of course, now I just literally invoked it. Karma, absolutely. I try to, but every time I look, the times are off and I always get them offline. So the next 4 weeks, all of the streams, there's going to be nearly around the clock streams. I can't show the schedule or anything. Okay, I can actually show the schedule for this week because CCP made a news post about it. I'll drop a link here. It's the winter guest streamers. So Eve partners, including myself, we have slots where we can actually hide your map and location when you're warping or docking. Yeah, there's only so much you can do to combat it, because people could just look at, well, there's this Stargate and this Stargate. I can probably find the dude's system by just looking at the other on-screen stuff. Like you can see them in a keys. It's you can't fight it fully. You can't live in perfect safety. So I just operate under the assumption that I am going to get, and that is not helpful, that someone is out to get me and I gotta be quick about what I'm doing. That's how I operate. But I'm gonna drop a link. I dropped the link in chat. Lynn kills all who come for him. It's mostly the other way around. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, so that link there, there are a lot of streamers doing streams. So if you can, you have a higher likelihood of catching a stream. Got 31% right now on the drop. Yeah, and you have all week. You have all week. So all you need to do is catch one stream. I think most of the people are streaming for about 4 hours. So as long as you catch it near the start, you should be able to finish up the drops this week. And then next week's schedule is going to get posted once it's finalized. I know I am part of next week's schedule. So this time next week, I will be streaming on the CCP channel from 0200 to 0600 Eve time. So definitely I will be around at that time. And on the CCP channel. And I get to use all my same overviews, all of that. So all of this screen is going to be on the CCP channel next week. And yeah. I think that water sucker ran. Yeah, he went over here. So yeah. How are you all doing? How'd you enjoy that impromptu Skinner stream where we all designed a fish skin? Fish skins. That was fun. I do that every once in a while. I made someone a skin on stream and he bought it one time. I enjoy messing around with Skinner. There are a lot of different blending options that people don't know about. Yeah, there are some creative opportunities with Skinner. I actually have, believe it or not, we actually have a Instagram for the channel. So that's where I post a lot of Skinner stuff over there. I think they need to add eyes or mouths like World War II planes. Yes. Yes, they do. They really, really do. That would be fantastic. Let's go ahead and reload. Yeah, they need to add, is your overview custom or corp? It is a corp overview. You can actually get it for free by joining the Slow public channel, which is called The Daycare. And the in-game channel name. I think the kill marks look nice on the ship you killed. Yep. So you can join the public channel, The Daycare. And oh, has some loot. I've actually made a lot of money. So it'll open up the Daycare. And then you just download or just click Slow's overview. That's what I have here. And Bob's your uncle. Sorry if I was the one to tell you Bob's your uncle, but... And let's make sure to claim that reward. I have a feeling something's out there. We'll check over here really quick. Starlight is in Slow as well. Yep. And they're recruiting. So is Slow. Slow is also recruiting. But the thing that's different with Slow, the Alliance Slow, is that you can be in Starlight Industries. You could be in GPT. You could be in Slow Main. Trying to think of, you could be in Short Bus Buccaneers. You are all family. It is very unique and rare to have an alliance where each corporation, the lines between corporations are very thin. Like Lady J here, started in Slow Main. And then like the silly person that he is, he went over no, I'm kidding. There was a different group, inside of the alliance that he vibed with. And, we didn't think anything of it. Like, we're all still family at the end. If he was leaving the alliance in general, I would have had some words and been like, and then, yeah, Orion, you are family. Honorary family. Let's see here. What's Slow's relationship like with the neighbors like Test? I was looking at going to your space and it's complicated to get to directly. It is complicated. We are neutral with Test, Fraternity, Goons. We're neutral with most of the entities in the drone regions. Things are a little volatile right now, but we're looking to start. We have a coalition, kind of a weird, Test is content. It's in a weird state right now because things are a little unstable, so it's hard to get things going. But once things stabilize, we don't plan with our coalition drone region interagency pact. It is not intended to be blue forever. It is intended to be a kind of a Greek city state where during peacetime we don't invade each other, but we do go neutral, friendly reset, go pop each other, have some fun, keep each other's strength up. And then if an outside force, like let's say Test wants to try and push into the territory or kick a member of the defense pact, it's more accurately defined as a defense pact, then every group in the defense pact Voltron's up until the threat is dealt with. And then we go back to shooting and pewing each other, not doing any SOV warfare, and just keeping everyone's strength up. So that's the hope. That's the dream. Matt mentioned it a little bit in his interview with Galaxier. So yeah, I already blew this one up. So awesome interview with Galaxier. Go ahead and link it. Oh, a lot more arrived. Here we go. So Matt talks a little bit about his vision for kind of a Greek city-state idea inside of Slow, inside of the drone region, excuse me, where Spartans and Sparta and Athens went toe-to-toe with each other all the time. But when the Persians arrived, they all grouped up. Matt sent me an in-game mail about being marked blue and linked to a Discord. Nice. We got to it yet. No worries. And it ran. How's our progress looking? We got 100,000 skill points. Yay. Let's see. I'm working on Expedition Command Ships 5. That saves an extra day. Hey, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I'm gonna do a fresh scan. Make sure I'm not missing anything or warp to one that is already gone. There's one couple 100,000 away. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follows, guys. We are very well past our follow goal. And honestly, I did not think we would get this many followers this quickly with me starting streaming, and especially since I went on a 2-month break because I became a dad. So I appreciate each and every single one of you for the support. And then I think this one's probably still here, so we're gonna go take a look. We actually made some decent money so far. 87 mil. $87 million, not bad. Decent ISK per hour. I'm not going to say great ISK per hour, but decent. All of these items definitely were worth more early on in the event. But they're probably crashing in price because of the CCP buffed the drop rate a little while ago at the start of the week. Don't take this the wrong way, but how is the spawn point going? Postpartum kick in yet? She's doing well. She's doing very well. So healing very nicely. Healing very, very nicely. Oh, there is a... Oh, there's something right on top of me and I gotta scan it down. She's doing well. She's healing very well. Knows anyone in slow that buys abyssal rolled stuff? I know a few people. If you list your stuff in the slow or drip marketplace, I know like 2 or 3 people in slow that will buy some abyssal stuff. Now, I might be wrong. I don't know if they buy abyssal stuff. I think they are just addicted to abyssal rolling. They are the gamblers. I think they're just addicted. So maybe not buyers, but Roger, I got a bunch of good XLB that have amazing rolls. Nice. Alex Pistone over with slow does a lot of abyssal rolling. He might buy one. I roll drones all the time. Nice. All right, let's move on to another system. Actually, really quick, I got a dock. So we're gonna get back over to Hati. And then I have a lot of boosters that I just don't use. Oh, I gotta pull my probes in. So I gotta dock really quick. And then when we come back, there are a lot of lads for us to take out here. I get so much out of the sentry drones rolling them. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, friends, I gotta go AFK very quick. But I will be right back. So it is the chair's time to shine for real this time. Be right back, friends.
This was not gonna last. I was the one who warned you of the boost, to do things right, to hold your assets tight. My friend, you must have known this would end. However high you fly, you'll always have to land. The tube sucker you in with all their internet dough, and your once epic win is now an all-time low. Behold the sacred chain of CCP unity.
All right, friends, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. We're gonna get back to taking out some Yule lads. All right. Let's find where these Yule lads are.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
You guys hanging in there? Okay, hate my voice doing text over video instead. Oh, so doing... Here's the thing, Orion. Here's the trick. Here is the trick, okay? Out of points again, need more streams. They sent more guys than we had. We blew up good. So, Orion, do you want to hear the trick? Or the reality with editing videos with your own voice? I got 14K. What do you want to play? So here's the reality, Orion. I hate my voice too.
Lizard.
I hate my voice too.
Lizard.
That's the secret. Is just about every YouTuber, if they are not narcissistic or crazy, hates their own voice. So, the trick to getting over that, and using your voice in videos. Imagine you're editing a video for someone else. Someone else gave you a video. It is someone else's voice. That's how you deal with it. That's how you deal with it. That is how I deal with it. Hopefully it transposes correctly, but I've heard that's what other people do to get over that initially. Eventually, you kind of don't fully get over it, but you kind of get over it after a while. Oh, there he is. He's right over there. Gotta go. Don't you dare warp. He, I got him. So that's the trick, Orion. That's the trick. Trick, reality, whatever you want to call it. Imagine it is someone else's video that you are editing, not you. Oh, let's see. I hope that trick helps. It's a little bit of a psychological flip. All right, do another take. And you can re-record it as many times as you like. And don't be afraid to enunciate a little bit. Get a little exaggerated with the pronunciations. Because then you'll get over your own. Me personally, I have a lot of speech impediments when I'm trying to record a video. So I have to slow myself down, and it takes a bit. Yeah, do a weird take. Ooh, we got 3 of them. Wonder if we can get them all. Come on. Die. I'm coming for you next. Oh, someone else did damage to that. What's the bounty on? There's no bounties. There is no bounties on these. However, on average, they're worth about 3 mil, because that's the minimum kind of loot that you can get. They don't have bounties. I'm just doing this for the reward track. but they do have some decent loot. I've made 100 mil, just about 100 mil, doing these so far. The most annoying part is when they have no loot, or they warp around. But they respawn pretty consistently. There's a bunch of them in this solar system right now. And scram. Got them. They do warp, so you do have to scram them. I think you can get away with a disrupt. I do a scram. So let's see what's this one worth. Nothing. That's okay. Ooh, there's a lot of them. One there. All right. And this one's warping. So we're going to do this one. So you kind of do D-scan to narrow them down, and then combat scan them. And I just realized there's ads playing, so yeah. Major, did you get that? No, just in case. There is no bounty with these. The ISK is in the loot, and they're worth between 0 and 3 million on average. Sometimes you get a good 30 mil drop. And these are all items that players use during Winter Nexus to unlock more loot, so people buy them. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get that scanned. This one dropped something. What is it? It is 2 mil in a Easter egg item. And that particular Easter egg item makes me cry. Because it is the Sino poem. It is the poem that players typically share when during in-game eulogies for our pilots who are no longer with us. Let's see here. I saw them randomly, but never tried to kill one. I didn't do any of the event. There's some decent stuff in the event track. I wouldn't say it's amazing. One thing that you do get for doing 2/3 of the event is you get the perseverance. You get a BPC for making a perseverance. And as far as players can tell, and this is like 300 mil, 400 mil out here. As far as players can tell, as far as CCP has told us, this is only going to be available during Winter Nexus events. So it's gonna drop in price as people grab the perseverance, but then it's gonna, in theory, raise in price as the population of those perseverances die. Let's see if we can find anything over here. Okay, we got a few over here. Got 2 of them, but as the prices are high, I didn't take it out much. Yeah. I think I sold mine. I think I sold mine at the height of its price. I think so. Can't quite remember. I just know I don't have a perseverance right now. And he's accelerating because he's leaving. And he went to the station. So I can just put my probes over here and give it a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, scan. I haul high sec. I see them die a lot to Code and one of the other gank groups. Yeah, they're not that tanky. Very easy to take out. Because of their price and worth, they die fairly easily. Or frequently. That's the word I was going to use. All right. Thought you could get away from me, huh? You fuel stealer. You know, you can make a color theme for the UI to match your Twitch now. Technically, I already did. This is a custom palette. It's not a crazy custom palette. Not a crazy custom palette. Why is it? There should be. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not showing the thing, and of course it's running. So yeah, I kind of like this. In fact, oh, here are the colors. Here are the colors here. Let me kill this one here really quick. Okay. And then so I am doing 16161D. So yeah. My UI has a Joker color theme, purple and green. Nice. All right, where did those other lads go? Yours is trig themed. Nice. Okay, they didn't go there. One of them is over here. One of them over there. Love that they added that. Yes. You know what they need to add though? They need to add the option for us to use the classic UI icons. None of this minimalistic crap. Like, this is fine and everything, but there was nothing wrong with the old icons. Nothing wrong. Now they just need to add a relocate all to one place once a year. Yep. Yeah. And also they need to incorporate that feature that they teased at FanFest last year, where you could change the icon color. They teased that at FanFest last year, said it was coming, and then they didn't do anything with it. They need to add the faction warfare icon there into the overview so we can tell which faction people are in. Yeah. Jump freighters would hate that. Hate what? The relocate all items to one place once a year. CCP would probably find a way to monetize it. And then that could easily be exploited to get Titans and Supers into high sec for market reselling. There you are. I paid $20 to move all your stuff to pay $20 to move all your stuff to low sec near a high sec. Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of players experienced that recently. I would be okay with that. Buy an item in the store, can limit ships to subcaps. True. Industrial Sino would be usable should be usable in 0.5 in my opinion. That would mitigate a lot of risk of things like Lancer Dreads taking out jump freighters on gates. However, that goes against CCP's policy of risk generation, and also that's the whole purpose of what the Lancer Dreads were designed for. So they would have, by incorporating something like that, like Indie Sinos in 0.5 space, they would effectively nerf a gameplay style that they specifically put in the game. Honestly, I think it should be in the corrupted systems because they technically know. Yes, that I agree with. If a system is corrupted, if a high sec system is corrupted and turns into low sec, you should be able to light an Indie Sino. You should be able to light any Sino, really. That I agree with completely. Like, why go halfway? Yes, you have the risk of now you have, and where are the, is that all? That's all in this system? Okay. We're gonna go to another system. Well, if all goes well, my first produced video may be uploaded shortly. People would use it to get caps in high sec. It would be exploited. Yeah. It would probably have to be limited to Indie Sinos. Yeah. I have a problem with not watching things and chucking things at the wall. I hear ya. I hear ya. Orion, once you get the video, excuse me, once you get the video uploaded, drop the link in chat. Let's see what we can find. There's a lot over there. We will see. I'm waiting on it to export. Invasion 2.0. Yes. Can't fly them or afford them, so they are just fun for me to look at. You'll get there. You'll get there, friend. I wanted an overgrowth mechanic for no. I think that would be nice. And don't rush into caps either. They are very much the definition of an ISK sink. So 108 mil we've made so far. Well, we've collected the value of 108 mil. I still need to turn it into something. Finally got to the point I can fly an O&I. I feel you. I feel you. It's worth it though. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Just remember, just remember avoiding. It's perfectly okay to be a Merlin tackle pilot for a while. In fact, a quick way to make money, ask people who are ratting in the different staging systems and such. Ask them if you can salvage behind them. That's a great way to make money. And typically, at least the people in slow that I know, they will more or less let you salvage behind them, and then that is free money that they're letting you collect. Also exploration, good money as well. I miss my hell. When I took a break, my old coat moved and station was no more. Yes, check your asset safety. What you do is you click on the personal assets, go to search, and then you search the item. It should show up if you had it. Was it a keep star? Was it a keep star or a pos? Yes, faction warfare has good money. How long have you been in slow avoiding? Is mining still a good way to make money? Mining for the sake of selling the ore and minerals, maybe not so much. Mining to produce stuff that you then sell, yes. Couple months. So avoiding. We don't bite that much. We don't bite that much, and we're very Nubra friendly. We are going to be patient. We are going to chat and answer your questions. We're going to take the time for you. That said, why did I say that said? We are going to take the time for you. We love answering Nubra questions. And probably not going to let me. Darn it. I don't know what moon I was on. There was loot in there. It's a me issue, not a slow issue. Well, let me give you the assurance that we don't bite. We don't bite. I know. How dare I try to help you? How dare I try to help you? Gosh. It would still be inside of container. Here's what you do. Here's what you do. So there's a way to look inside of an asset safety wrap. Download. I'm on a freaking ad. Slow children do bite. Don't fall. On a freaking ad right now. I don't. Is the. Okay, Major, you're on Prime. You guys aren't on ads. Download the Rift Intel tool. Rift Intel tool. The Rift Intel tool can look into your assets, and it can look into asset wrappers, asset safety wrappers. So if your hell is in an asset safety wrapper, the Rift Intel tool will tell you. I'll share that again once the ads are done. The weirdest commercial. Please tell. Please tell. Sub means no ads. Just saying, all you followers aren't subbed. All these commercials are weird. Chased by chairs and beds? What? That does sound weird. Okay, so to whoever is still looking for the hell and doesn't know if it's in an asset wrap or not, what you do is you download a web app, application called the Rift Intel tool. It can look into your asset safety wraps. So you don't have to fly there to figure out what's inside your asset safety wrap. You can use the Rift Intel tool to find it. What kind of weird commercials is playing? Can you post the name in the chat? I will do you one better. I will post you a tutorial video I did on how to set up the Rift Intel tool, because it's actually a really useful tool to have, especially if you live in Null and you have Intel channels. But it's really good for managing your PI. It's really good for managing your assets, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to drop a link in chat for the Rift Intel tool. The Rift Intel tool. Definitely take a look at that. I have found stuff inside of my asset safety without flying over to where my asset safety actually was, and it saved me a lot of time. In fact, I have a lot of asset safety wraps that I have not opened because I know it's a waste and I didn't have to fly all the way over to find it. Wish they would add an option to see your corp on the map. Not your corp, but your alliance. They have added that. So if you go over to sovereignty on the 2D map, you go to all factions and alliances, you can now see your alliance logo on the map. So they did add that with the latest iteration of the map. So it's kind of low pixel, but yeah. So they did add that. Let's see here. Sorry. Getting tired. In Rift, it shows my alts locations in space. I would like to see all my corpse locations. I think there is an option. I don't know if you need to be a director role for it to work. Let me see. If you go to statistics, no. Activity, sovereignty, personal. You can do my fleet members. corporation my corp members. So we can see where I don't think any of my other, I don't think anyone, there's one person logged in. I think he might be in a wormhole. So that's where I am. Okay. Where is the other member? I do think you need director access though. Where is that guy? I don't think he's out here. But yeah, so in theory, you should be able to do that, Cam. Let me go back to Metaluminal Storms. Let's see. I don't think there's any other Yules in this system. So we are going to go back to this system. We just have 100 more points, which means we only need to kill. We only need to kill 25 more lads. Actually, we only need to kill 21. 21? Okay, I did bring my probes in, I just didn't reload. And there are no lads in this system, so we're gonna go to the next system. We got the frozen obelisk. I'm gonna hold on that. Is it a tradable item? No, so I might as well activate it now. All right, there should be some lads in this system once I get into scan range. And then we are coming up on time on our stream. So we're going to finish. We're going to clear this system out. Yes, there's lads in this system. Good. We're going to clear this system out. And then we are going to raid out and make someone's day. All right, there's a water sucker over here. Sucker. And I just want to thank each and every single one of you for hanging out tonight. It's been absolutely amazing hanging out with you all, chatting, getting the conversations going. Orion, is your video ready yet? Get past the jitters. Get past the jitters, just like you did with streaming. Is it still exporting?
Hey girl, come fly with us. That's an invitation. Don't be afraid of a little death and exploitation.
Killing. It's just a means of communication.
It's still adding time. You're using DaVinci, right? Just uninstall this game after like 9 hours because of a griefer lurking outside of a station and erasing hours of progress. That does suck. It is a PvP game. Even no area of space is safe, including high security space. It really shouldn't be called high security space. It's more secure than the other areas of space because there is technically a police response. What ended up happening there, Colton, and again, I am sorry that you got ganked. It is, we have all been ganked. What were you flying, if you can recall? Because typically they target specific types of ships. They lurk in specific solar systems because the police response is slower in some systems. So it's unfortunate. And these are unfortunate lessons that we've all had to learn. Best way to deal with them, Cam's saying, park in the station, place an alt and leave that tune logged in until downtime. Let them waste their day. Yes, you can have multiple characters on a single account. So if they've pegged you as a mark, waste their time. The ship you're flying. So you were flying a Hecate. You were flying a Hecate? You were able to get into a Hecate after 9 hours? A Tech 3 destroyer? What were you doing? What was your in-game name? What was your in-game name, friend? Like, what was your character name? Like mine's Lynn Rankin. Delta Sly. All right, give me 2 seconds, Delta Sly. Okay, so you lost a Nerus. You were in a low security system. And that's not entirely your fault. The game doesn't really teach, it kind of lets go. It lets go of the reins and lets players kind of feel for themselves. When E first started, it was a lot of walking around in the dark, and it was up to the players to light the way for each other. So it is a brutal game. Now, were you attempting to do a mission, or were you just kind of trying to move to a new home? I'm just trying to understand the full situation. So it does look like you did walk into what most players would, the whole game of Eve is a PvP zone, but it looks like you walked into like the PvP zone, one of the de facto PvP zones, which is unfortunate. Eve stands for everyone versus everyone. Yep. That's right. That is right. So, Delta Sly, if you would give me a chance, you're here on the stream. You're here on the stream. So give me the chance to give you a opportunity for you. There is a group of players called Eve University. Now, PvP will still happen, but they teach basic survival in this game. We've all had different groups that teach us how to play the games. For me, it was a corporation called Ubuntu Inc. And I was used as bait once, but they gave me a free ship for it. It was a fun story. Because I died 3 days after playing the game because I didn't know what a high-sec war was. I didn't know we were at war. They took the opportunity to go, let's get that fucker back. And we're going to give you a free ship to bait them with. I died to them twice, but they didn't live the other time. So Eve University. Yes, I'm going to snooze ass. Thank you. So I snoozed it. Eve University is a group that, like I said, Eve Online is, when it was released, everyone's walking around in the dark. Eve University came about. It's a wonderful Wikipedia as well. If you just want to keep yourself topped up on knowledge, I use it all the time, nearly daily. But you can actually join Eve University, and they will teach you how to live, survive in the game. And then once you feel ready enough, they will actually help you get into groups that you want to play with. Let's say, for whatever reason, Null has your fancy. They will help you get into a Null group. It's almost kind of like a job hunt situation. The only reason why I'm not recommending my group is, yes, we are new bro friendly. Yes, we do train. We are out in Null. We have a very different kind of philosophy with helping new players. It's not agreeable by everyone. It's worked for a lot of us building hardy players by bringing them out into Null, because honestly, I'm in high sec right now and I'm terrified. I don't know who is here, but if I don't know who's friend, who's foe, or who's just kind of hanging out. In Null, it is your friends and the enemy. That is why Null, for being one of the most dangerous places of space, is actually one of the safer places to be, because if you treat every neutral as a potential enemy, you can go like, oh, time to dock up. That's the only reason why I'm not recommending slow to you specifically. Not recommending my group, because it's rewarding, but it can have a high learning curve the way that we do recruitment and training. And I turned off the scram. Damn it. So I'm going to type it in YouTube chat. Did you get the guide to dropping dreads? I'm looking for one. I've got several. My friends made me come out to pirate controlled NPC nullsec my third day in the game and never look back. Riches beyond imagination, epic small game fights, and the best pilots in the game. So, Colton, Delta Sly, I recommend, if you really want to give Eve another chance, don't let one bad experience shape the rest of what could potentially be a great game for you. Don't let one jerk bully you out of the game. There are a lot of jerks in the game. There are also a lot more helpful people. Yes, we will shoot each other, but a lot of people are decent to each other. That would be my biggest recommendation. Sleep on it. sleep on it, drink some coffee about it. Also, not now, but in like 6 months, you'll go, what would Eve be without gankers? Yeah, they have a place in the ecosystem. It's kind of like, why are sharks a thing? They have a place in the ecosystem. It's complicated. I don't endorse or support gankers. And here's the tip. Do not ever pay for a mining permit. Do not ever pay for a mining permit. It's always a scam. Scamming is legal. It's a brutal game. But also, I've been playing it for 14 years and I get the itches every time I'm not playing it. So give Eve University a shot if you are willing to give the game a shot. Because you've only had 9 hours and you've learned something that a lot of players probably wouldn't learn, and you choose whether you become better over it. And if you choose to become better over it, you can use my recruitment link and you'll get 1 million free skill points. Is my bot going to work? There we go. You'll get 1 million free skill points that you can use for anything. I recommend holding on to those 1 million skill points until you learn kind of what you're really wanting to do. And then the only thing I get out of it, if you get 1 million free skill points no matter what. If you decide to subscribe to the game, I get 15 days of game time. If you buy Plex, I get some skill boosters. That's the full transparency of what I get out of you using that link. I don't even know if you're still listening right now. But I am sorry that you had a bad experience with Eve. We've all had a bad experience with Eve. There's been times where I'm like, why do I play this damn game? But then the community, the nice part of the community. Anyways, I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting, Colton. Magic 14 minimum. Yes, that's a good one. That is a good one. I don't know how I would have the time when people can sit outside of stations like that. I'll try again this weekend. I do hope you have time this weekend. I do hope you try again this weekend. There is a breathing universe in Eve, and I can't get enough out of it. And keep in mind, I only play a few hours a day. Sometimes I only log in like 1 or 2 hours, but on stream days I play for 4 or 5 hours. So yeah. And some people have the time. Some people have made it their mission to be the villain. That is their gameplay. They want to be the villain. And this game lets them be the villain. So, yeah. And then we've got a lot of good stories here. Let's see here. When you get the free 1 million skill points, if you decide to become my recruit, ask Eve University on guidance how to spend those points. You can spend them on the Magic 14, which will help you with fitting stuff. And then and Cam said, I lost my venture on the first day. It sucked. I didn't know what to do next, but I got past it and now I have billions of ISK. Yep. Oh, this is that item that I was talking about. The fragmented quarterly earnings report holo reel. Never get upset at the bullies. It's what they want. Just GF, good fight in local, and they will lose interest. So this is referencing the salmon stream. Upon attempting to turn this holoreel on, only parts of the original recording seem to be visible. The rest distorted by an incomplete data transmission, because 7 minutes into the stream, CCP was like, hey guys, you gotta stop the stream, you're using the wrong thing. Upon closer inspection, it seems to mention some sort of aquatic creatures and the revenue generated from them. So that was CCP poking some fun at themselves and the people that helped them with that one stream. So that was fun. That was fun. We are going to clear out this system, and then we are going to call it for the stream. We're going to clear 1 or 2 more of these. Did you see the drone lens? I did. The evacuation plans got left behind. That was sad. I don't know if there's any more lads. Okay, there is. Yeah, too soon, CCP. Seriously. They also did references to the different Alliance tournament. The different Alliance tournament ads, like Kissy Kissy Meow Meow. That was both a catchy and annoying ad. I'm glad that CCP played some of the slow ads. All right, we're going to take out 1 more. As part of Imperium was a big lull for me. Oh no, it's back in my head now. Kissy Kissy Meow Meow. Again, that was a very annoying ad, but I loved it at the same time. It was honestly better. I think it was better than the socks and sandals meme that I did, which you can rewatch for free at any time on our YouTube shorts. If ever you want some socks and sandals content. All right. What is that? What is that? We are very nearly done. We could kill 10 more and call it good, but I am tired and we've hit stream time. So make sure to recall my probes. So it is that time of the night when we say, and Twitch chat, stay here, Twitch chat. Sadly, YouTube, you can't come with us on a raid. We're going to go raid another channel over here on Twitch. So this is the part of the stream where we say good night, YouTube. Thank you for hanging out with us. I will be back tomorrow, Thursday, 0200 to 0600 Eve time. And then next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are my other stream days. Tuesday, 0200 to 0600 Eve time here. Wednesday, my birthday next week, 0200 to 0600 on the official CCP Twitch channel. So definitely hang out here. I should be able to multi-stream to YouTube as well there. And then Thursday as well, 0200 to 0600. The Wednesday stream is guaranteed. I am being fluid about my schedule and timing, all dependent on baby. So YouTube, we say good night. Twitch, hang tight. We're going to raid.